Hey everyone, today we are going to make some chicken chili. Admittedly, this is my first time making this recipe, but I have a feeling it's going to be amazing. On the table are some of the ingredients we're going to be using. We got a lot of prep work though, so let's get right into it. Alright, we're going to start off with about one large white onion, and we're going to give this about a medium dice, nothing too crazy. Once it's all diced, we're going to add that right to a bowl. After our onions all taken care of, next we'll do our peppers. We got a jalapeno, some red pepper, and a yellow pepper. Where's that more of an orange pepper? Anyway, that's for some flavor, some heat, and some color. The pepper is pretty standard procedure. We're gonna cut off the top, turn it, cut off the bottom. Next, we're gonna cut into it and sort of roll our knife along the inside outer layer, I guess you call it. Take that pit full of seeds and toss it. And you can cut them to make them a little bit more easy to work with. And then we're gonna turn these peppers, cut them into strips, then turn those strips, cut them down to a nice medium dice. Scoop your diced peppers into your bowl with your diced onions, and we're gonna repeat those same steps for our red pepper and our jalapeno. Alright, you know how we do? We gotta have that celery too. So we got 2 sticks, we're gonna cut them in half. Same thing, cut them into strips, dice them, then add them to the bowl with the rest of your vegetables. Okay, our chicken. I got some skinless, boneless chicken breast. Although in this situation, chicken thighs would probably be better and a little bit more flavorful, but chicken breast will work just the same. We're gonna cut them into some nice sized pieces, hit them with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of seasoning, and then we're gonna go and brown these. Now keep in mind, after these are fully cooked, we're gonna cut them into bite-sized pieces and then add them back to the chili. But right now, we just wanna get some nice color on them, get them nice and brown, get some nice browning going on in the pot. Dutch oven pot, medium heat, olive oil. Then we're gonna add our chicken. After all our chicken is down, I'm gonna hit mine with a little bit more seasoning. I got some Goya adobo. After about 2 to 3 minutes per side, we're gonna give this a flip. Once it's nice and brown, 2 to 3 minutes on the other side, then we're gonna remove our chicken. Okay, and once you remove all your chicken, you see this nice browning going on in the bottom of the pot. That's exactly what you want. All that is pure flavor, that is flavor concentrated. I'm gonna add just a little bit more olive oil, then all of our vegetables that we prepped before, right into it. A little bit more seasoning. We're gonna be seasoning every step as we go. We're gonna grab a spoon, start mixing this around, and we're gonna scrape up all of that beautiful fond on the bottom, get it nice incorporated with our onions, let them saute in it a little bit. And if you need a little bit of help, you can add some water, a little bit of white wine, or some of the chicken broth that we're going to be using later. I'm just going to use a little bit of water for now to help you scrape up that beautiful fond on the bottom. Once all your vegetables start to look like this, you know you're golden. You're ready to move on to the next step. We're going to add about 6 ounces of tomato paste. I'm going to cook that, extract even more flavor from it. After a few minutes of letting that tomato paste cook, we're going to add 4 cups of our chicken broth. Give that a nice stir. Then I'm going to add 16 ounces of white beans, drained and rinsed. Stir again. And by now, our chicken breasts are slightly cooled. So what we're going to do is just take them and cut them into nice bite-sized pieces. And snack on a few if you want. It's not going to hurt. We're gonna add our chicken back to our simmering pot, juices and all. Okay, now I've also been going a little bit crazy lately with these pepperoncinis, putting them in everything I cook. So I'm gonna add about 3 of these for a little bit of heat and spice and flavor. Then we're gonna add our seasonings. I got about 1/3 to 1/2 cup of chili powder, a little bit more salt and pepper, and a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder. After giving this a good stir, I'm going to put the lid on mine, put it into a 250 degrees preheated oven, and let this cook for about 3 hours. Okay, it's been a couple of hours. Our chili is nice and thick, looking and smelling amazing. Let's go get this plated up. Okay, now for toppings, I'm gonna keep mine simple. A little bit of shredded cheddar cheese, one of those pepperoncini peppers, and some freshly diced tomatoes. And there you have it, chicken chili, made easy, made delicious. Woo!